let's get started. So first thing, I'm going to be priming my skin. I'll be using the Too Faced Hangover RX, a little sample that I have, and then also in my T-zone, I will be using, if I can find it, my Benefit Professional. For foundation, I'm going to be using the new Dior Forever foundation, and mine is in the shade 14 Fair Almond. I'm going to be applying that with my damp beauty blender. That is light. Okay, so foundation is done, and I really like the way that the color turned out actually, and I really like the smell of this stuff, so I hope that this wears really well. That's actually the reason why I bought it, so I'll put it to the test tonight. And next I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Neutral, and I will be again using the same damp beauty blender and blending that out.
No one's gonna love you like I do. No one's gonna care like I do.
Alright, so concealer is done, and I highly recommend this. I really like it, and I really like the color, the way that it shade matched. So now I'm going to use the same exact beauty blender and bake with some RCMA no color powder. I'm going to pack that underneath my eyes because I would like to do kind of a smoky eye tonight, as I'm going to be wearing all black. And so in case of any fallout from my shadow, I will be able to dust it away with the powder.
And I can feel it in the way that you breathe.
Now using my translucent powder, I'm setting the rest of the face with the best brush ever that I just got. It is the Morphe E1. I'm already obsessed with this brush. And pack. I'm going back just to add a bit more of that powder over here. And now onto my brows, and first I'm going to be using my Bravo priming conditioner. Sorry, I have powder everywhere. I'm going to brush this through my brows.
Breathe. I know you're a dreamer.
Okay, so I want a nice bold brow tonight, since I am going to go with the smoky eye, and so I'm going to be filling them first in with the Benefit Brow in shade 3, and then dusting in any sparse areas with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Brow Duo in dark brown.
While you sleep next to me, I can't stop drinking about you. I gotta numb the pain. I can't stop drinking about you. Without you, I ain't the same. So pour a shot in my glass and I'll forget forever. So pour a shot in my glass, 'cause it makes everything better. I can't
Now brows are done, and on to shadow. So first I'm going to be setting my lid with using the Morphe 35N palette. It's the first shade in the palette, this bone shade right here, to set the entire eye. I'm going to be using my new Morphe B77 brush.
tell me what more can I do? Don't you know that I was...
And I'm also going to keep using this palette to create my smoky eye. And the first shade that I'm going to be using with my Morphe E23 brush is this shade right here as a transition shade.
For you, I can't stop drinking about you. I gotta know.
Okay, so I really like this brush, and the transition shade just means it's going in the crease to help the later colors that I use blend together more seamlessly.
I can't stop drinking about you. Without you, I ain't the same. So pour a shot in my glass and I'll forget forever.
Okay, next I'm going to be switching to the Morphe M441 brush and taking the next color for the crease, and that is going to be this one right here.
In my glass 'cause it makes everything better.
Okay, now I'm going to be using the Morphe B39 brush and taking a darker brown and putting that all over the lid. And I actually want it pretty dark, so I'm going to go for this shade right here in the palette.
I can't stop.
Now going back with that earlier blending brush and no product on it, I'm going to soften the lines from the lid to the crease. Now I'm using the M443 brush to take the darkest shade in the palette. It is a black, and it actually looks to be this shade right here. And I'm going to run this along the lower lash line in the outer V of the eye. And again, going back with the M441 to blend to make sure there are no harsh lines. Okay, now we're going to dust away the powder below our eyes. I'm going to use the Morphe E3 brush. Doesn't really matter what brush you use, 'cause we've been baking for a while. I gotta get out of here. This lighting is terrible. I hope you guys can see this. Going to create the wing for my winged eyeliner today. I'm going to be using my new LA Girl Liner matte eyeliner to create that wing. And I don't want it too dramatic, but I'm going to come in close because I have never used this before, and I'm probably going to pull on my eye, by the way.
We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now, I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace. I don't know if it's fair, but I thought, how could I let you fall by yourself? Well, I'm wasted for someone else. If we go down, we go down together.
Okay, so one wing is done, and I really wanted it very slight, so now I'm going to try and make the other side match.
They'll say you could do anything. They'll say that I was clever. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything. Let's show them we are better. Let's show them we are. Show them we are. Show them we are. Show them we are.
Okay, so that's going to have to do for now. And now I'm going to do the lower lash line, and first with a flat definer brush from Morphe, I'm going to be placing the black along the lower lash line, and then I'm going to be buffing it out with a pencil brush, and I will let you know what color I decide on. I'm going in with the black. I'm going back with this shade and smoking out the lower lash line. Can everyone just get out of here? Thank you.
Go.
Lower lash line is done. As Eric slams the door, he picks the worst times. Okay, so now I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner and my brow bone. I'm going to use this tiny little brush, the what is this? The M149 and MAC nylon. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a couple coats of Benefit's Their Real Mascara. I really wanted to use my Lash Craft one, but I cannot find it. So let's do a couple coats. Okay, so now I'm going to bronze up my skin with my new Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm obsessed with this smell, by the way, and it's a very light bronzer, so you can add a decent amount and it's not going to make you look orange. Now I'm going to be using the Morphe G7 brush.
To get away from your parents, you look so proud, standing there with a frown and a cigarette, posting pictures of yourself on the internet, out on the terrace. We breathe in the air of this small town, on our own, cutting glass with the thrill of it, getting drunk on the past we were living in. If we go down.
So my face has been bronzed up quite a bit, so now I'm going to take and cut my cheekbones out a bit with the M143 brush and using a little bit of Hoola bronzer. And I've actually got it in a small little travel size sample that I got.
We go down together. They'll say you could do anything. They'll say that I was clever. If we go down, then we go down together.
Alright, thank you, Nikki Tutorials. That made my life very easy. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with some blush, and I'm going to use my Morphe E59 brush. I'm trying to use as many new things as I can in this video. I'm going to use the shade, what is the shade? Pamplemousse in the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette here.
Everything that shows them we are better.
It's show them we are, show them we are, show them we are, show them we are.
And now I'm going in with the shade Champagne Pop from the same palette and highlighting everything, highlighting my existence. And I'm going to use my trusty M501 brush to highlight.
Yes, God.
And this is going to be a little risque, but I know that my dress is one shoulder, so I'm going to be highlighting the collarbone that is going to be exposed tonight. So let me adjust myself and highlight this collarbone. And this is a really good trick if you're going to be out in the sunlight. This is really cute, like on your shoulders. Basically, highlight your entire body. Somebody needs to do that tag. I vote Jeffree Star. Okay, and because I want to be a little bit extra, I have this little, is it Monicadar Beauty? I'm sorry, I got this in a Birchbox, I want to say, subscription, but it's this little duo thing, and this highlighter, oh my gosh, just watch this. what? This in Champagne Pop. I die. Okay, now to set the brows. Of course, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Now for lips, I'm going to be using a Kylie lip kit, and this is in the shade Cocoa K. So first I'm going to line my lips and then fill it in with a liquid lipstick. Lips are lined. Let's fill it in. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is set our face, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. All right, and we wait, and we wait. All right, guys, my hair is a mess. I need to get going so I can do my hair and put on my dress and get out of here and get to the gala. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this night out kind of fancy get ready talk through with me / first impressions. The longest video name ever, maybe. But again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day. Bye. All right, guys, lips are done. So the last thing that we have to do is check our teeth for lipstick. We set the face with Urban Decay All Nighter Chill Setting Spray. I lied. This is not All Nighter Chill because that's not a real...